Yeah, dude. Well, I might have an echo here in me. Is there an echo or is it all right? What did I say? I think I did that wrong. Screwed that up. Let's go back. The appropriate object first. Too close. Right there. Alright. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get this car and these pickup points Oh, the Connect, I've heard about that. Heard about people using the Connect for stuff. I don't like what just happened. It says lost, but this is where I was. Oh, I see. I was far to the left. Compared to where I thought I was. I'm definitely intrigued by the Kinect sensor stuff. This is actually pretty quick. I don't actually want to scan this control arm. I'm just getting the hang of it outside here in hand mode. I'm actually going to take this control arm off in a second and scan the subframe and the what is that? Oh, it lost itself bad. Okay, that's fucked. Yeah, it definitely lost where it was at. Let's see, let's stop it. Alright, well that's doing its thing. I'm going to take this control arm off real quick. I don't actually want it on the car for this. Yeah, it totally got lost. Look, it linked up this arm with this arm, and this was supposed to be like the end link, so it lost track of where it was. Which is my fault for doing a long, skinny thing. Yes, lighting helps a lot with this thing. Also, non-reflective surfaces. Not what you would think. You would think that you would want it to be reflective, but they don't. It freaks out if it's a reflective surface. You want a very non-reflective surface for it. Come on. Oh, let's go. Oh, because it's the wrong size. It's that one. So this thing likes a lot of light, but not too much. And if it's too much or too little, then I have to adjust the brightness on it. The range, the distance is really important, it turns out. More than I ever would have thought. Wow, that is really in there. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But that's okay. I know what to do to make it not so bad next time. So I don't have a ferro arm. Wish I did. Why would that come out? Come on now. It's like under no tension. There it goes. Ah, I should have put gloves on. That was dumb. I don't have a ferro arm, and I wish I did. A ferro arm would be fucking sweet. That'd be a great way to actually get these pickup points accurately. Cool thing about the arm is that I don't have to connect everything like I do with the scan. With the arm, it knows where it is at all times, and so you take the arm and you go to one of the bolt holes, and you just go bleep, bleep, bleep in 3 points on that hole, and it identifies what plane that hole is on. Then you go to another one, bleep, 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 bleep. So you just get these. In this case, I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 holes total that I would get, and they would be there in space. Then those holes would be my mounting points. I would take that and put that into a file. And then I could scan what I'm doing now, a really low-res scan, and get all the shapes of everything in there and put that in a file. Put them together if I want. And then I have my actual tie-down points, or my pickup points for the suspension, and then I can throw the skin over it, which would be the skin, to know how much room I have for stuff. And then I could either scan or model suspension components and put them in, preferably model them so that they don't have a gajillion polygons. This factory arm, I could probably scan that and then just dumb it down, reduce the resolution on it. Because really all that matters is, I mean, that doesn't even matter for like 20 thou. I could have 20 thou almost, and it'd be okay on the surface, because I just need to have clearance in all these points. And then as I make parts, I just plug them in, constrain them to something, whether it be attached to the control arm via ball joint or one of these pickup points. And then if I set those constraints, fix the pickup points, and then have everything else just pivot off those points, then I can move the whole suspension, which is what I'm going to do anyways, but I'm using the scan for that, unfortunately. But I can move the whole suspension, and in SolidWorks I can do motion analysis. I can pick a face and a point and say, what does this do over this movement? And it'll plot this and tell me it's so many degrees or so many inches of travel or whatever. So that's my goal for this, is to do that. I think I need to tap one of these holes, because I want the steering rack to be in the right place, because I want to get the correct location for the tie rod, height. And so I want to have that stationary in here and actually get that point in the scan so that when I attach it with a link that's flexible, then yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. How do I center a ball in it? I'll figure that out, but I can figure that out. Yeah. Anyways, okay, so I got that arm off. I've got this. This is the 17 WRX cross member in here. It mostly fits. It took a teeny tiny bit of modification. I had to enlarge the holes in the top of the cross member, the bottom of the cross member, I'm sorry, just a little bit, because they were ovaled from the factory for some reason, and I need to make them bigger. And I had to open up the bolt holes in the actual frame rails of the GC by like a few thou. Just had to open a smidge because the bolt holes were a little on the small side, and the bolts were coming in at a little tight, and I needed them to open up and be more parallel, if not a smidge outward, just to get into this cross member. But once I just did a little teeny bit, I'm talking just a quick on all of them, that was it. Everything slid right in and went together. Bolts in well. And also, great news, the control arm fits. It was not off, like I had thought before, that the control arm mounting for the rear of the control arm, I thought it was off. It wasn't off at all, actually. The issue is just that other rack was bent, or other cross member was bent. So I got another cross member, put it in, arm went right in. There was no issues with fitment at all, actually. So that was really sweet. I was really happy about that. I'm actually going to move that camera a smidge to see if I can reduce the glare from that light. Where's it got to go? Which light is it? I don't know if I can. The one above the toolbox. So it's that one. So there's it. Come a little closer this way. Like that. That's what I gotta do. Okay. Move this little guy. That's a little better, but it's still right up there. Okay. Yeah. A few lights are doing it. I'm gonna use this one too. See if I can get to show some of the stuff I'm looking at here. Right. Okay. There we go. It can only be so good. If it's not the front one, it's the back one for the lights. Alright, so I'm gonna try scanning again. I want to ditch this scan. Just gonna get rid of it. Delete. Then we're gonna try again. I have it in low frame rate because I don't want to have a ton of readings. I don't want to go crazy with it. Like I said, I don't want it to be extremely accurate. This thing will go. Well, they say it'll be extremely accurate if you want to, like half a thou or a couple 10,000ths or something ridiculous like that, which I don't need or want for this. This can be, 20,000ths, which is more than enough. So I put it in slow frame rate. Now the brightness I can alter. I'm going to leave this light off and see if that makes it better or worse. And then, actually I probably need to turn the brightness up and then do it again. But we'll see. If I put it scanned, I want this guy right here. That didn't work. Please maintain scanning posture. Is that what it said? I think that's what it said. This wire was in the way. Look at that. want that to show up. It shows it on the picture, but it's not scanning. It might be too reflective because it's a shiny silver metal, and this thing uses structured light, I guess. That's what they say it uses. And the area is dark right there. Might need a little more light for that. So yeah, so that's not coming in. That the steering rack is not coming in. Well, I know targeting out of sight. It's right here. Okay, I think I need more light. They keep saying out of sight, and definitely ain't the case. It's definitely close. In fact, you can see on the bottom, or on the left side here, this bar graph looking thing. That bar graph is the distance that the scanner is trying to, or that the object is from the scanner. Come on now. What do you mean, fucking lost? Fuck you, it's not lost. Wow, this is definitely a test of your patience, I tell you. It's the same spot right there. Fuck you. Told it is better vertical, but seems like it kind of sucks vertical. Come on. It's fucking garbage is what it is. think I'm going to change the way I do this. I think I'm going to do shorter scans and then attach them to each other. This might just be too fucking bright. Let's make this light a little bit. This way. Yeah, my friend told me to do it vertical, and the picture shows doing it vertical in the software. But man, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm doing this wrong. I'm gonna do. See the scanning count says 1733. That's too much. So I'm gonna do like 300 or something scanning counts at that slower frame rate. I might need to turn it up. Turn the frame rate up, maybe. That'll help it not lose connection as often or tracking. So I'll try it in high frame rate mode. I'll do smaller, quicker scans, and then just overlap each scan so that they can connect. Like this here. That's not terrible, considering my first time with the thing off. It ain't great, but we can see where it's losing stuff, and you can see the angle that it's looking, because there's air behind it. So like right here-ish. So okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this. I'm going to try and scan just this section with this pipe. Stop it. Then add another scan. I'm going to start with over here on the right side of this, get this pipe, and then go to the left more. Then stop it. And then go to the left again, and then stop it, and then go below it, and try and attach it with overlapping pieces in short scans. I think that's going to be the ticket to this. I'm going to delete the scan. There's fucking 15 minutes of my life thrown away. And a whole lot of data, apparently. Then I'm going to switch this to high frame rate. I'm going to bump the brightness up a little bit. And then I'm going to try it again. Okay, I'm just going to do the small section and then connect it with that pipe as being the overlap. That way they'll be able to find what it's looking for. Okay, that's the bolt hole I want right there. I want to go to 300. I'm going to tell you to 300 and I'll stop it. Well, this is actually way better. Okay, stop. trying to figure out why it's taking so long to process that data. I realize it's because I'm using this computer to also stream, and I don't usually do that, and so it uses graphics card to stream. So clearly, oh, okay, it just says scan. I guess I'm not appending, I'm just going to match it later. Okay, I haven't done it this way before. I've only done it mounted mode. Wait, what? Okay, sure. Chassis. Where's that hole at? Right there. So that's the hole I want. And that's the hole I want. That. Hook up your 380 to that thing. Yeah, I'll have enough cable for that. That'd be a long freaking way to go. From my office to my shop. And I sure as fuck ain't dragging that computer out here. That ain't happening. So, I don't even think this one has a GPU in it, really. I think this is just a onboard chip GPU. I have another one, another laptop that's got a 1070 built into it. Might be better than this. I don't know. This isn't a gaming laptop. It's just a tuning laptop. Okay. It's getting closer. Like, you know, I have another PC and another 1080 on the shelf. I can maybe use the 1080. My arm's getting tired holding this in the air. I wish it would hurry up. I want to catch this bolt so they can connect the two drawings right here. Okay. So there's that bolt. That should connect the drawing or the scans. I want to go up now. I got a fucking caliper in the way. That's not good. Should have pulled that off. If I can get behind it. Yeah, I gotta pull that caliper out of the way for sure. I want to get in behind the caliper where my strut mount is. let's reinforce this section. And this section. Stop. I think that one's probably junk. It's like it dangled the caliper. I want to get those pricey tool? No, not really. As far as scanners go, it's pretty damn cheap. It was how much was it? It's like 600 something bucks. So I was grabbing some twine so I can tie up this caliper somewhere else. I need to just take it out of the circuit so that I can have brake fluid drip all over me. So who doesn't want brake fluid dripping all over him? But I do have new calipers I'm putting on it. They're, well, not new. They're rebuilt and freshly coated. I assume powder coated, I forget. I think that's what I paid for. Boy, this is a freaking nest. That was my own damn fault. There we go. There we go. There's a knot. Yeah, I mean, it could be a great investment, you know, like, provided I'm able to do something with it. Provided I make it work. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a string through this caliper bolt hole. Get a bunch of dirt sprinkled on my face. Who doesn't like dirt sprinkled in the face? Alright. Wrap it around this guy here so that if I screw up and it falls, it won't fall very far, and hopefully it won't tear the brake line off or cause a hole or something. So I'm just going to do a little square knot right here to stop it from going anywhere, just as a backup, which will obviously screw up my scans and everything when the time comes, but I just need to do this as protection because I got to go up and cut that zip tie. Cutters. Should put goggles on. Jeez, Louise, that was tight. Definitely fuck up my scans. What can I do? Can't do lunch, that's for sure. probably make that work. Really, the only reason I want the scanner, Anton, is for boundaries. I want to get like the top of the engine, you know, and then I want to scan the top of the engine with the heads on it, no intake manifold, so I can do my intake manifold that I've been drawing and putting in SolidWorks, but I haven't got the dimensions exact. They're just close-ish, you know. So I want to do that. And then I want to do one manifold off, accessories on. Make sure that it clears the accessories. Accessories. And then, sorry, I get the mud off my hands because this thing's going to get dirty enough with me out here in the shop. Might throw that last scan away. We'll see. Let's do another scan. What's up, cat? I hear you. No, you don't have to scan in one go. What you do is you get your scans. Uh-oh. It's lost. You get your scans, and that's fucked up right there. Well, that sucked. You get your scans, and then you'll see on the right column it shows the scans that are there. And then what you do is you select the ones you want and you process them, which means you combine them, and then it automatically tries to overlap them correctly, and then it says, is this right? And if you look at it and you go, hey, that's right, sweet, hit next. If it's not, then you got to manually do it. I'm just going to dump that one because the last part of it got all dicked up. But I was able to see that. I was able to get the top point, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So then you just process it, and then it'll combine them all together. So this one I'm going to junk if it ever finishes processing. You used to live in Stanwood. No, I never lived in Stanwood. I did live on the west side, but I never lived in Stanwood. Stanwood's pretty far away. I was actually in Stanwood a couple days ago, believe it or not. No, it wasn't. I went to Smoky Point a couple days ago. But no, I lived in Marysville and Lake Stevens. Never in Stanwood. I had a friend that lived in Stanwood, and I had been there to his house numerous times. Bye, Scan 6. I'll miss you. Delete. I was doing so good too till I screwed up that bottom piece. By the water. Wayne lived pretty close to the water. I didn't live by the water. Wayne was a friend of mine that lived in Stanwood. His coupe was black. He had a bug eye that he painted like a gold color, and then he sold that and bought a black GC coupe. I think it was a coupe. Might have been a sedan. I think it was a coupe though. He bought a black one. It was clean till he got rear-ended. Somebody rear-ended him in it. Some lady did. And really fucked it up, unfortunately. They got it fixed, but you know, those things are just never the same. I drove my white one, this one here, out to his house a few times for sure. He owned VTR. I don't know if you remember VTR in Everett, off Everett Mall Way, across from Target. Wayne owned VTR. 8 times in 3 years? Jesus. Okay, so I'm trying to get this overlapping region again. Where this is. And then try and attach it to the other 2 scans, basically. Whoops. That rope really screws up. Let's see, this one I was only ever kind of hit in it once. It was Snoqualmie Pass, middle of winter. Look at that scan light look fucked up. Actually, it's not true. It wasn't not the middle of winter. That's a lie. It was October. It was 2006. And they had one of those freak snows and snows and freezes that they weren't anticipating. And I was moving from Virginia, and my RS, this car here, had low pro tires on it. Definitely not snow tires. And all of a sudden, this snowstorm hits Snoqualmie Pass right as I'm going over it. Traffic is stopped. Traffic's completely stopped. And I don't know why yet at the time. Everyone's just sitting there. And we're sitting and we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting. And holy shit, we're waiting just forever. And all of a sudden, everyone started sliding. It was crazy. The road and everything below us started to freeze. Just sitting there. There wasn't enough movement. There wasn't anything to break it up, keep the warm, put any energy into the road. Just the whole road started to ice over. And that spot on the pass was a little sloped, a little cant as it turned to the left, headed west, and it turns left and it goes down. And all of a sudden, all the cars started sliding down into each other and piling up on the inside median. And my car, I'm sitting in my car, I was one of the first ones that started sliding because I had the low pro, really wide, sticky Dunlops on it. All of a sudden I started to slide towards the guy to my left, and so I let off the brake and the car started rolling. And when it rolled, I could get a little bit of steering input on it and direct it some. But as soon as I applied any brake, the tires just stopped and the car slid left again. So I start rolling, sliding down the hill, tapping the brake, little by little, trying to control my speed, trying to arrest my speed a little bit. And every time I do that, the car would go left, and it would go left, and I'd steer right and go left, and I'd start sliding down the hill, and I just start laying on my horn, tell people I'm fucking coming, like, watch out, I'm sorry. And I'm sliding down, and this lady sees me coming, she turns her wheel to the right and tries to turn to get out of my way. And when she turns her wheel, as soon as she hits the gas, her minivan swings down, and her left front tire was turned to the right, so it was sticking out, tire side out. Smacked me in my door, which sent me into a spin. I'm just spinning my way down the pass. I do one complete revolution, let off the brake again, try and counter steer it, catch it a smidge, it finally starts to straighten out some, and I'm able to get the car to finally stop for a second. And the lady starts sliding up next to me, and I'm like, is my car okay? And she's just like, eyes like this big, she has no idea what's going on. And then my car starts sliding some more, so I let off the brake again, and I bounce off this trailer on my left side, but it just hit my wheel, thankfully, and the car kind of rebounds a little bit up the hill, and I start going down, and next thing I know, there's no cars. And it's just open highway, but then I see where everybody stopped. There was this semi it had jackknifed, and the tractor part of the semi was up on the right side, and his trailer was swinging left across the road, because like I said, it sloped left, right? So the trailer's like left, like this. And I'm just sliding towards this thing, and I'm pumping the brakes, going fuck, 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 like I'm going to hit this trailer. And he starts moving forward, and the trailer starts moving up out of the way, and I see a hole form between the wall and the trailer, and it's coming up, and then the trailer slides back down again. And I'm watching this open and close in front of me, like I don't know if I'm going to make it through this opening or not. And I'm doing 2 miles an hour, maybe 3. Like it's just the slowest thing, but I couldn't bring it to a stop. And all of a sudden the car starts to rotate again, and it just starts rotating, and then I'm just rotating super slow. I'm rotating so slow, I pick up the phone and I call my wife. I'm on the phone with her as I'm sliding down the. She's like, "What are you doing? When are you going to be here?" She's waiting for me in Bremerton. I'm like, "Well, I'm on the pass right now. I'm currently spinning out." She's like, "What do you mean?" I go, "I'm spinning." She's like, "What are you talking about?" And it's just a super slow spin, and then the semi-trailer gets up a bit, and I go by the semi-driver backwards, and I give him the thumbs up. I was like, "Nice save, dude!" And I just slowly rotate my way past the semi, do another 2 turns. Finally, the car starts to stabilize again, and I'm going towards the concrete median barrier there. I tell my wife, "Yeah, I'm sliding towards barrier right now." And she's like, "Why are you on the phone?" I go, "Because it's going really, really slow." I was like, "I could probably put my foot out and stop it if I wanted to." And she said, "Well, don't do that." And I was like, "Of course I'm not going to do that shit. That'd be stupid." But I'm like, "Oh, here comes the wall. I think I'm going to hit it." And she's like, "I'm going. You're scaring me." So she hangs up on me. And as I get really close to the wall, there's snow that hadn't been plowed. The road had been plowed and turned to ice, and there's a little bit of snow that hadn't been plowed. And that little bit of snow was just enough traction that the car hits that snow and starts to straighten out some more and stays like this far from the concrete barrier. I mean, I was like so freaking close to the barrier. And then I just drove the rest of the way down the pass. My left tire is in that snow and made it all the way down. But I'm telling you, it is so weird when you're doing 2 miles an hour, but you want to do 0. 2 feels really fucking fast. It feels really fast, so you want to do none. And but anyways, yeah, but her tire would end up doing in the minivan. The chick that turned and hit the side caved in my passenger side door. So I get to Bremerton, I get out of the car, and I go, "Oh fuck, my door." So I pull out my tools, I pop off the door panel, I reach in there and I pop it out. And yeah, that's how it's been to this day. If you look at the door closely along the side, you see a little kink in it in one spot. Just the tiniest little kink in it. Otherwise, it's fine. And that's the only time I've ever been hit by anybody. I know it's a weird story, but it's funny. Alright, I'm going to try and get this bar right, this pickup point here. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, when you want to do 0, 2 is fast. And it's weird. It's funny. Just that little teeny bit of snow, though, is what saved me between the median and the road. Come back, baby. Come back to me. Trying to get that freaking suspension point, but it's just arguing with me. I want this hole right here. That's what I want. Like, I want this whole thing to be together. Like, where'd the hole go? I think that's fucked. Oof, blinding. This is way slower. Last time I did scans, it was way faster than this. Well, that's decent. Yeah, that works. I can add that. I got this point here, and these 2 points here. So I should be able to add that and this to the existing scan. So which one is 3? Let's load this one. Okay, unfortunately they're stuck in space right now together. What I'm checking for is overlapping information. So I do have some overlap. I see this bolt right here, and this bolt right here, and this part here, and this part here are the same. So those two technically should overlap. They may find each other. I don't know if they'll find each other or not. So let's load number 2. What's number 2? Let's load this scan. So that one is quite inclusive. I'm pretty sure that with those 3 alone, I could get this whole section together for sure. Which one's this? This one's got a brake caliper in it, so I don't want it. So I think this one's going to be the one that I want. Yeah, I might be able to tie that together. Okay, so I want 1, whoopsie. I can actually change the color of each individual scan to help it, or to help myself in seeing which one's which. So I want that one, and this last one. Definitely want those. So now this takes forever. So I hit process, and then I'm gonna hit scan 8. Oh, there it goes. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I don't want those. I don't think I want 9. Which one is 9? Wait. Right there. Oh, I was looking at the wrong numbers here. That might have some data. 9, I was using this number, which is wrong. That one has good data, I like that one. Okay. That one seems kind of scuffed, so I'm not going to do that one. So unload that one. Unload that one. Try it again. Don't load scan file. That's annoying. Did I say I wanted that one? Yes. Fuck it, I'm not trying to want now. I don't want this one, right? This is a caliper in it, so I'm just going to delete it, because it's obviously in my way. One of these other ones I didn't like. I want to fill out that one. That one. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just do them all. Whoops. Oh, so when I got shown as visible. I always thought it was the one that you selected. No, it's visible. That's a lot. I don't want that many. I want it significantly less. I don't want that. I'll try that. The ground? I don't have ground in this one. I hope I didn't think that was the ground. I actually have a newer version of the software. I should install it, but I've been hesitant. No. That's a big no on that, huh? That did not align well at all. This guy moves. Come on now. these connect? That one kind of did. Kinda. Not well, Travis. You can see these won't line up for shit, even though they're clearly the same part. I think that's pretty clear, but none of them will line up. Tried manual, it didn't work. I tried auto, that didn't work. I tried manual, that's not working. I can't figure out how to move the damn thing. Like, so I got, say this one right here, right? This is my strut tower. Oh, interesting. It's inverted. What? Oh, no, it's not. There it is. Okay. So here's my strut tower. And then this hose and this stuff is pretty obvious, I think, in... Which one is it? This one. And this one, or one of these, this one, no, not that one, this one here, oh, did that one work? That one almost worked. You see, there's a. It makes two hoses though. Like it's not quite overlapped correctly. And then this guy is supposed to be way over here, and it's not. And I had overlapping stuff. Like see right here, this one overlaps with that one, but they didn't. They just didn't connect. Even though this is the same and that's the same, and those two bolt holes are there, it just would not align. The editor. I don't need that. Don't need that. So I'm trying to. Oops. But now I'm in. Let's do auto again. So align these two. See what it does. I tried manual and I can't get him to move independently at all. I can't do anything to get him to move. So clearly I don't know what I'm doing. But it's here we go. Okay, those two combined, right? Okay. Those right there almost have the lower points completely addressed. So I need to add another one. That guy. Nope. Try one in between. This one is good. This one should attach right there. Let's try that one. Those. Just go down. Can't do anything. That's bizarre. There it goes. Yeah, it's all fucked. Okay, there's 7. Alright, Travis, how do I move this fucking thing? Well, aren't you lucky? I want this point here. And then what was the top one or bottom one? I forgot now. Bottom one. Yeah, I've tried that, but I can't figure out how the fuck to do it. Need middle mouse button? Oh, yeah, I don't have that. Hmm. Probably big. .2 gigs, so no. Well, shitballs. I just have to transfer this to the computer so I can utilize the faster processor, graphics card, and all that shit. I mean, technically, I could team viewer it and still utilize this processor, but I'd have the middle mouse and shit like that. But I could just go get a mouse and plug it in. Look at that. I don't have a pad, but I can do it. That's annoying. Like those two finally connected. Those went good. And you can see here I have crucial points. I have this one here, right here where it goes through. And I have those two there where the control arm mounts up in the rear. And it might not be that straight though. It looks like it might be off a smidge. No, I guess not. I guess it's alright. Like that. So I have those in space, so technically I can do lower control arm shenanigans. But I want to get the strut tower in, which as you saw is way the hell over here. Which is scan 7. And I can't figure out how to move it. So I don't know what any of that means. And that button does nothing. That button does nothing. I gotta have a middle mouse button option, right, for my mouse pad. Tap twice and drag to multi-select. Is that supposed to be the roll the mouse wheel or something? I don't know. Oh, I guess you can't see it, can you? I'm in my touchpad settings trying to figure out if there's any fucking option for a middle mouse button. It does not appear to be. Alright, your mouse. this ain't working out. Alt click, you can rotate. Okay. Let's find out. Ain't doing shit. Nope. Ain't doing a fucking thing. Manipulate. Is that it? No, still moving around the whole thing. Nope. I hear a neighbor's cat in my thing. There he is. I can't select anything. Like the marker pair, it doesn't do anything. Like you can't, it won't let you select anything. Like it says select point, but then nothing happens when you click. So like if I select this guy, if I say we're gonna do create a marker pair, so if I select something and I go here, there's this point here, like it doesn't do anything. I have no options. Like there's no lines, there's no points, nothing I click does anything. Yeah, it is for you, but yeah, it doesn't do a fucking thing. So like if I go, I have no option for anything here, no option for anything there, I can't select a fucking thing. Like there's just nothing that loads. Oh, okay, this time it finally loads. If I do this one, look at that, now it loads. But, okay, I want to create a marker pair. Nothing happens. Okay, I'll take this, I will select this dot right here. Like, what? I can't connect it to anything. think so. Maybe. Yeah, team viewer. I'm sure my computer won't flip out at all. Streaming, scanning software plus TeamViewer. I'm sure it's gonna be great. It's gotta be middle mouse because I don't have it and I don't know where the fuck my mouse went. I had a spare mouse in my laptop case, but I don't see it anymore. And what's crazy is that it says one of them's locked in place and the other one's not. But then when you try and move it, it doesn't do anything. It just rotates the whole image. So I don't know. See, it moves the whole. It moves the workspace. Maybe that's it. So where it's going to overlap is this dot right here. That screw the mouse is on will overlap oh, because pick information is still on. There's something on the other side. There it goes. With right, this one right here, that's that screw and that's that plate right there. So those are the 2 points. Neighbor's cat, he keeps moving to other sides of the tractor so that I can see him and he can see me. He always stays in my line of sight. He's so funny. You grab him. Next. This is the neighbor's cat, but he's basically my best friend. Huh. Ooh, I saw movement. What is that? What was that? Put them both to no and try and move the picture and see what happens. This boy is so cute. He's always outside. That's all he does outside. The neighbor's got 19 cats. He's one of them. But I guess they both moved together. Huh? Bummer. But he just hangs out over here all the time. I'd kiss him, but he's so dirty. You're so dirty. You're like a ranch cat. I gotta take a shower after just hanging out with you. You smell. You smell, buddy. You need a bath. No, I need a bath. Alright, move outside. Well, it's 10 o'clock. There's no need for me to keep live streaming, fumbling through this fucking software. Hey, look at that! You got movement. There you go. I'll bring the other one in. Did it rotate with it? Looks like it might have stayed. I think that's different. Woo! Now we're talking. And flip that one 180. The long skinny one in the middle. Flip that 180. Scan 3. There you go. Flip it, rotate it, twist it. There you go. Now roll it over. Capsize it. Keep coming, keep coming. I like it. Keep going, keep going. Oh, we're getting closer. Almost there. Well, they're close now. You can see the 2 points. They're supposed to line up. Slide. There you go. Angle. Alright, hold on a second. Let me show you. This shadow right here goes with that line right there. This dot right here goes with that dot right there. This straight line here goes with this straight line right there. This doesn't seem maddening or anger inducing at all. Close. This is SolidWorks. I could do this so fast because I'm used to moving things in the three-dimensional planes with the SolidWorks method. I could just fucking align these things so quick. But obviously with this, I don't know how to get a move. I don't know how you're doing it right now. Getting there. Just gotta rock one of those up against it. So it's Alt left click to rotate and Alt middle mouse to move it. Okay, I don't have middle mouse, but Alt left click to rotate. Okay, let's see. So Alt left click. I'll do a little swirly like this. Like so. Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna rotate this thing. And that moves it around. Can't drag it. I don't have middle mouse. Drag this one up to the left over here. Or that one down and right, either way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. I go to the right. Go to the right. Go to the right. Keep going. Yep. Go to the right. I go up. Right there. Up. Straight up. Stop. Yep. So that's really close. You can see the plates are off a smidge there, and this is off a smidge here. But that's really close to where it's supposed to be. I wish you could say, like, get it close and be like, now find it. Or maybe you can, I don't know. Which ones when I had merged together? Oh, we must have moved it. Two of them have merged together quite well already. Anyways. Anyways, I'm going to stop. I'm going to transfer this file to my main computer where I have more control, and I'm going to keep messing with all that other shit. I'll give you a call here in a little while and see if we can work through it. I don't know if there's anybody else watching this damn stupid stream, but I'm going to stop it and go in the house. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Move the whole damn thing over.